Oh, yes. Rip headphone users. Alrighty. Let's go. Okay, first thing is first. Make sure the audio looks good. Oh. Never buying that. Okay, first thing is first. We gotta do the Doom cycle. What's about to expire? Beautiful. Man, I'm gonna have to farm some revives pretty soon. What's up, Spidey? Long time no see, man. Hope you're doing well. Sonny, how's it going? Oh, man, let's get this arcade mode over with, huh? I will say, my opinion, like, I don't know if you remember what I said last week about this mode, that once you actually can just not pay attention to playing the game, it would get really boring. I was correct. Because there's no depth to it. Outside of getting the challenges done. Which is kind of what I thought would happen. The LADB, yeah, it's pretty sick. That's a new addition. My head is kind of huge, so it blocks it sometimes. I'll have to make sure to move once in a while though, so people can see it. Nice, man. Kushala is solid. I think mine will sit. I can't remember if mine is rank 2 or 3. Either way, I don't think she'll get a rank up anytime soon. Completely out of ISO? Dude, I have the reverse problem. I have too much. Actually, this past weekend, since I had like the world's worst internet connection while I was on vacation, I was only able to like log into the game and like level up champions. So basically, I just pumped a bunch of my expiring ISO into like my 4 stars and 3 stars. So now there aren't any at that rarity that need level up. They all need rank up. And so I still have a lot of extra, you know? It's a good problem to have. Your problem, Spidey, dude, you just did too many rank ups in such a short time to try and get Wheel of Fate done. Which is worth. But yeah, this mode, like, when you can just, like, not pay attention and win, even worse. Too many small rank ups? Yeah, there was a guy in my alliance a while ago that I always saw him ranking up, like, 4 stars and 3 stars and stuff. Which, like, is fine. If that's all you can do. 34 rank 2s is a lot, yeah. I mean, at least it sounds like yours are mostly focused on 7 stars, you know? But yeah, man, if you're not paying in this game, like spending, you really need to be tactical about your rank ups. Although 34 rank 2s is really going to pay dividends for Crucible, so I'm sure you're going to be really grateful for doing that soon. The king is back, yes. Thank you, friend. Back like I never left, man. No, dude, I actually missed streaming. Like, it's always good to get a break, you know? But I miss talking to the chat, hanging out. I was going through withdrawals, you know, a little bit. Also, dude, these Doombots, I never noticed, but they're like humongous. Quarter off at 2. Oh, dude, do you have a plan for who your next rank 4 will be, Spidey? Hopefully Jean Grey. Right? Hopefully Jean Grey. Let's see what Thing's dash attack looks like. Oh, that was kind of fun. I know. Well, yeah, I know. I'm trying to like manifest it for you, man. I believe you can do it. I don't know how you'll get a Titan. Have you already gotten the Titan from this mode? The Doom cycle arcade mode thing? Increase armor? Yeah, let's see how beefy we can make thing. Hey, Charles, what's up, man? Welcome back to the stream. Hope you guys are having a good Monday, by the way. Kicking off your weekend. Or week. Or the end of the weekend. That's what I meant. Dude, Things dash attack is kind of funny. It's like somebody just like took the character's PNG and like moved it across the screen. There's like no hitting animation or anything. There's no running. He just kind of slides. He takes like no damage though, which is kind of cool. Hulk slam. He's pretty beefy. Now here's the thing. Excited for Act 8 Crucible. Yeah, that'll be fun. I wasn't able to catch the live stream because I wasn't in a place with good internet, and I still haven't like followed up on it. I was kind of hoping you guys from the stream could fill me in on like when everything is happening. I haven't watched any of the deep dives yet for Solvark or Cassandra. I think that's her name. Cassandra Nova or something like that. So I'm going to need the intel. Going to need you guys to feed me the juicy tidbits of info. I think stuff starts to drop like next week, doesn't it? We get like the stat focus relics. Who would your other options be? Like, which classes do you not have a rank for, Spidey? Guess I'll increase burn damage. Dude, Thing actually, I mean, Human Torch can do the exact same thing, if not better, but he's actually pretty solid now that I ranked him up. Although I think the idea is you can beat it with anybody as long as they're leveled up. Bam. Skill and tech? Oh, dude. Do you not have a good tech champ? That class is wild. I feel like you've got to have something. I would rank up tech, man. I just feel like that class is so strong. Get Invisible Woman's dash attack online. Why not? It doesn't even matter. Dude, it's gotten to the point where it doesn't even matter who I use. Maybe Invisible Woman could, like, lose. Maybe she wouldn't be able to run the gauntlet. Yeah, that dash attack is kind of crazy OP for this mode, man. Do that one. Didn't even lose any health that round. That was crazy. And it's gone. You could break for Deathless Vision. Excuse me. That would be quite the act of faith, though. I don't know, man. I don't like... I feel like you can't go wrong in tech. And there's just, like, stronger and stronger mutants being added, I feel like, man. What's up, stud? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're having a good Monday. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope you guys didn't miss me too much. I missed you guys. On the bright side, my data was fast enough that I could load this game. So I was at least able to keep up on it. But man, loading anything else? Nigh impossible. Jack or Red Skull? I haven't seen the video about Cassandra Nova, but are either of those two probably, are they going to be suited for attack on against her? And if that's the case, you may want to think about that, because I've seen a couple posts on Reddit saying she might be a tricky defender. Again, that's like unconfirmed by me because I haven't watched her deep dive yet. But I have heard grumblings that she'll be annoying to play against. So maybe rank up like somebody who will be better for attacking her if she's going to be the new meta. What? Dude, the Bastion slander. Dude, you got to rank up Bastion, man. He's worth. I say that as a rank 2 Bastion owner, but trust, man. Dude, Mr. Fantastic gets so many buffs. And then Solvark. Dude, I'm kind of happy. I did see that Solvark applies Cold Snap. Like, we were having a conversation a few weeks ago how there's like a small handful of champs with Cold Snap. I'm actually super down to get another one. Cold Snap, very nice to have, by the way. It's an evade counter. Fantastic to have. Solvark looks mid on attack. Well, that's depressing. Hopefully he's a champion that ages with time. Because I want him to be worth using because I think he looks cool. Yeah, I'm all for Cold Snap, and then he does something with Daunted or Neuroshock, doesn't he? Maybe if we have time. I don't know what YouTube's rules are. I'd like to watch the deep dive on stream. If we have time, I'd be interested. Taking a look. Okay, that does it for this mode. We are 5 more clears away from some free units, and then onto the Titan. Hopefully we can get there. Okie dokie. Now to the real game. Yeah, it'd probably be fine on mute. Yeah, I think I might just play it. And then it won't let you guys hear the audio. Maybe I'll do that. Hold on. Let me do that. So I actually just want to watch it right now so that I can feel like I can talk about it. Oh, Firefox, thanks for updating. YouTube. You know what? I'm gonna like, just in case my recommended videos are inappropriate or something. Because I'm not logged into anything on Firefox, and who knows what will happen. Okay. Watch the Solvark deep dive real quick. Okay. I don't think if I play it, you guys can hear it, right? No, I don't think so. Okay, let's watch Solvark's first, and then we'll watch Cassandra Nova. Why are you giving me 480p? Let's just do 1080. With another champion deep dive. If you guys want, I can just, you know, say everything he's saying, but I think that would be painful and no one wants to hear me talk like that. Look at that design, though, man. He looks so cool. Okay, he has a stun. Wait, it looked like he did absolutely nothing against Sabretooth right there. Hold on. What were they trying to show off right there, man? Yeah, he does nothing. He did like no damage to him. Oh my gosh. Daredevil Classic needs a buff. Okay, is Silvark made of just like a bunch of different entities? Is that why we're saying they and them instead of just he? Not that that matters. That's just I'm just a lore question because, like, you know how Vox is multiple different people. It sounds like that might be the same with Silvark. I don't know Silvark lore, but anyway. It looks like he has a lot on his kit that he needs to like juggle. On the bright side, the cold snap seems really, really easy to apply. This is a really convoluted champion design, I feel like. Dude, keep in mind, by the way, like, this is probably, what, a rank 4? It feels like it's tickling a lot of these champions in the, like, showcase. Vernon, if you're having trouble with Onslaught, I recommend Jack-o'-lantern. Really can't beat it. Honestly, Jack-o'-lantern melts Onslaught. But yeah, so far I'm thinking Lumitrix is better from what I've seen. But I don't know how he is on defense. The energized passives are going to be obnoxious if you're fighting him on defense. Also, can I just say, I don't know if I'm sleep deprived, but this all just seems really confusingly worded. I don't know really what I'm supposed to be doing to play the champion yet. That might be a me problem. See, that's nice. Like, for fights like Nightcrawler, right? Anyone who's a big evader, just being able to parry medium, and then shut their evade down is awesome. I mean, that was like okay, but like Nightcrawler is pretty squishy, right? And it just seemed like kind of a process to ramp up, right? What's up, Darkness? Hope you're having a good one, man. Okay, that like regen thing from energy damage is cool. Parrying non-contact attacks is sick. You know what I'm confused at? They added the mode in the game where it will show the inputs on the screen, like whether you're blocking, swiping, or tapping, for like the purpose of like content creation and stuff like this, but yet they don't use it in the deep dive. I that's just something silly. Like, I feel like you don't want to just be told, you want to also kind of see it. You know, see the little like moves, like when they're happening. I'm surprised they don't do that. He just seems like he's a lot of work for a little bit, like a little payoff. Would be broken due to unblockable or crush effects, consume 2 armor up passives. Which, honestly, you're going to have a ton of those armor up passives, right? So this effectively makes him crush immune. Okay, yeah, it even says when he has a steadfast, he's immune to crush. Okay. Because I think you only need like a special 1 or 2 to get armor ups, right? Yeah, I do miss Tanky, but like we've also seen him like be laying into squishy characters, and it was like okay. But we don't really know what the stats on the defenders are, because like obviously they're juicing them up so that they can actually showcase the champ. Bro, I wonder how many times Karate Mike had to record this. Like, there's no way this was on one take. He would have ran out of breath. There's like so much to talk about. It's insane. Can you, by the way, can you imagine if they did these deep dives back when they just were releasing champions like Drax? They would be like 30 seconds long. It would be like, sometimes he applies bleed and gets a fury. Thanks for watching. Drax coming to you soon. You know what? Now it's like you have to read like a 10-page Wikipedia article to actually explain what the champion does. Heck yeah. Nice, Charles. He sounds like a legend. Yeah, dude, Patriot might be better than Solvark after his buff. I'm just kidding. I don't want to say anything until after he comes out, right? Because he could actually be good. His power drain thing is pretty sick, actually. I think that might keep a lot of nodes in check, actually. Okay, it's my favorite thing, and it might change, but it's my favorite thing that right now they're showcasing that he's a really good defender, right? But they've actually only showed him against champions. He just hard counters. Like Bullseye has low crit damage because of his armor ups, and like he doesn't take a lot of energy damage. I just think that's kind of funny. Yep, another champion he directly counters. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I mean, She-Hulk kind of looked like she was slamming him, man. Hmm. I mean, he's just like an onslaught Captain Britain. Probably Jean Grey counter. I think Solvark just falls prey to the whole like I don't know, their design choices of making great defenders and then selling the counter to the defender. That's what it feels like. It just feels like they announced him pretty early. So like now, a lot of the champions that he was made to counter actually just have counters. I feel like that's kind of what's happening. Yeah, I've seen some differing opinions on Patriot online. I am kind of interested. I almost today on the live stream actually, I might give my Patriot a try. He's just a rank 1, but I don't know, maybe I didn't give him a fair shake. But I have heard that people are pretty sleeping on him. Although, from what I can tell, it takes a while to ramp him as well. Which is kind of like a bigger problem, but I think his buff kind of solves that, right? I bet you money for like whatever boss nodes Sylvark has for like if he's ever in quests are probably going to be a nightmare. I do like the animations though. I think the special 2 is pretty fresh. Yeah, please do, Super Saiyan. I actually do want to do that this stream. Okay, so my thoughts on Sylvark probably... I think he seems pretty good. I think Sylvark currently has what Falcon Joaquin Torres also has, where he is good and he has utility, but he's not great, knock your socks off kind of champion, which is what the internet seems to want nowadays. And so champions like that generally fall flat and fly under the radar a little bit. I think he's probably good. I would not be surprised to see people clamor for like a buff of some kind to his kit. I don't think they would get it though, because it looks like he does do what he is made to do very well. But anyway, that's my current thoughts. Let's watch Cassandra Nova real quick. Yeah, dude, this one's like a minute and a half, 2 minutes shorter. Tells me all I need to know. That Sylvark has way too much. That's what happens anytime you have the fractured power bar, though, you know? That, wait, what was that, dude? That looks creepy. No, hold on. Why isn't her old lady design the one in the game? That would be spooky, dude. You just see grandma coming at you. Holy debuffs, man. Neuroshocks. Oh, yay. Yo, dog, we heard you like Neuroshock champions. Oh, Kabam lately, honestly. Okay. Makes sense if she's related to Professor X. Okay. Okay, so you always want to channel manually, it sounds like? That's kind of awesome, actually. Like, that's a free in for any champion that could, like, shrug debuffs. Probably, like, that's good. That would even work for Bullseye. We get another Bullseye counter, probably. Charles, I do think he looks sick. I think all the idol champions, I think they pretty much nail the design for. And I like how they kind of have like an old school, like, it's like a tech magic theme. I don't know like how else to explain it. But yeah, that's a super nice for like Bullseye or Kate Bishop. This would also work for Like this mechanic where you manually heavy charge and then it passive stuns. This would also work for Mordo. If Mordo's aggressive enough to dash at you. Dude, I know I was like bagging on like Kabam's addiction to Neuroshock champions lately, but I do like Neuroshocks. Anytime there is a debuff that is not widely countered, it's fantastic. As long as I'm the one using the Neuroshock champ. The Moondragon reskin, it is kind of feel like that. Moondragon, Professor X, Jean Grey hybrid. Man, she's like one of the only champions in the game other than I think Danny Moonstar if you time her special right or something. Maybe there's some other champs. I think Penny as well. But they're one of the only champs in the game that can just like insta kill Nick Fury's second life. Okay, so far, I mean, I'm only halfway through the video, but she seems ridiculously easy to play for like pretty good payoff, I would say. Okay, it's the Awakening. Got you. But yeah, I knew there was some Danny Moonstar Nick Fury interaction. Dude, she seems kind of nuts, actually. Being able to deal with regen to that degree is really nice. I wonder if she's gonna break, like when she comes out. I'm sure they tested her on this, but I wonder if she's gonna break any of like the end of chapter bosses that have like multiple life bars, but you stay in the same fight. There's no way she hasn't been tested, but if she has, or like if she hasn't, dude, that could be funny. So like the bosses could only regen to 1%. Dang, dude. Because of course she needs regen, right? Why not? It's not like she's easy or like good enough to play already. Alright, when she would inflict a personal neuro, she deals a burst of energy damage that scales with base attack. Okay, so Sig ability, the higher, the better, it seems like. Reduce incoming damage from any non-special attack 3 hits by 45%, doubled while fighting skill. Dang, dude, you take like no damage from skills. Her awaken ability seems kind of crazy. It'll be interesting to see how she is without it. Oh, another serpent counter, yeah. Yeah, I just wonder, Super Saiyan, if it's like maybe a different interaction in the way that it's coded in the game. Again, I highly doubt it, but it would be kind of hilarious and like classic Kabam to do, huh? Oh my goodness. Blocking unblockable, basically. That's crazy. Whoa, shoot, man. All her attacks do energy damage. Human Torch says hello. Havoc. Incoming. 7-star Electro confirmed. Dude, he'll be a menace in BGs. If that's the case. Should we watch it in slow motion? There we go. Sounds like Karate Mike's kind of intoxicated. Oh, what the heck? Oh, she does the thing. She does that in the movie, doesn't she? Man, that was actually kind of like lame. That could have been so much cooler. Their special 1 and 2 look cooler. Man. Dude, this is another blow to skill class, man. They must have some pretty big skill champs coming out that they feel like they can juice up the mutant class this hard. Mr. Knight better be good. That's all I'm saying. That's going to be annoying. Neuro's going through block. Root probably won't be that bad on the special 1. It's annoying that it looks like the root lasts longer than the special attack, right? So she just gets a free channel unless you can special punish. That's going to be annoying. But yeah, the special 1 doesn't seem too bad to evade. And then the inverse control only happens if you get hit. So I think she'll be tricky like when she comes out, but then people will definitely get her dex timing down. Oh, we get this nice little montage or multi-screen view again. There are so many ways to play her. She seems so easy to play, dude. Like, you just exist, hold heavy, and then play normally. Like, parry, heavy, parry, hold heavy. That seems pretty, like, brain dead, to be honest. I'm here for it. I don't want to do calculus like I have to do when I play Solvark. The amount of new champs that Havoc takes is crazy. Dude, yeah. Yeah, Havoc and like... Well, Kabam is just really loving the energy damage lately, man. You just did the ordeal? Well, hey, congrats, though, Get Better. Welcome to the stream, man. I think her defensive abilities will go downhill once people get her dex timing down. Although I will say, I could see her being crazy stupid on, like, metas where if you're on attack, you don't gain a bar of power very easily, or, like, it takes longer to gain a bar of power. Because then you're just going to be rooted for, like, 8 years, and she'll just get free charging off and, like, all that jazz. Which is annoying. So that's special 2 damage, man. Although I wonder what SIG they have her at in this video, right? Because we saw that her SIG ability is going to make her do a lot more numbers. I wonder if she's unawakened what that rotation would have been. Can we also all come to the agreement that it's annoying that they don't show the synergies on the deep dives anymore? Why? I don't really get that. Anyway, she seems like a really solid champion. Again, I'm upset that she's not like the old lady design they showed at the beginning. She's actually just the young movie. Look, we could have had old lady Cassandra Nova, man. Anyway, I'd give her a pretty good rating. She definitely seems more fun to play than Solvark. Solvark seems like he's going to be forgotten about very quickly. That's my initial impression. She is a lot more flashy. She is a lot more flashy. Let me go run some AQ fights really quick, guys. And then I want to go test Patriot, because I am interested to see kind of how he does. I don't think I was ever playing him correctly when I was testing him when I first pulled him. And I'd like to give him a fair shake, kind of like I did Falcon Joaquin Torres. Because it might be a, oh man, it might be a justice for Patriot kind of situation, man. I should have just blocked it to begin with. I can't wait to enjoy my stun to face. Yep. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how much Cassandra's Nova's awakening mattered in that showcase. I do think they nailed the theme, Darkness. Oh, hey, what's up, Tim? Sorry, I just saw your message. 7-star Mutant Awakening gem. Could use it on Sinister or Cassandra. Well, you gotta get Cassandra first, man. Channel gives Quake vibes. I thought similar things. Not quite, though, because you still have to hit them. If only it was like the old Quake. No, she seems like a very good champ. I like champions that I don't have to take like 10 minutes to watch the deep dive to feel like I can play them. Like her kit is very straightforward, it seems, which I enjoy. Who are my rank 4s? Okay, I don't have very many of them, so don't judge me. I have a rank 4 Sentinel. I have a rank 4 Count Nefaria, which is like my pride and joy and my go-to champ. And then a freshly rank 4 Jean Grey that we got awakened. So I won't, dude, even if I pulled Cassandra Nova, I would probably, maybe I would use her. I don't know, man. I have Jean Grey. She probably wouldn't get the love that she would get on a lot of other people's accounts. Speaking of which, guys, we do have a 7-star crystal. Let's go crack it open, shall we? Let's go. I've been itching to open this bad boy for a while now. Also, you guys may have seen, we do have a Titan, but we're saving now. I'm sorry to say. So you won't be able to see these juicy shards for like another month. I just decided we're to the point where there's not enough value. Kabam is Aegis? Then maybe. Alright. You only have 4 rank 4s? Dude, you have a Spider-Man? Hey, there's plenty of people in this chat that support that. Cersei, Patriot, and Mordo. Mordo's really good, like, slept on, I think. I've seen him do some crazy things. What do I open this one with, guys? Alright. I'm gonna open this crystal with a 3D printed wrench. And it's gonna give us Spider-Ham, okay? If you're new to the stream, we're hunting Spider-Ham, by the way. And we're not getting him this time. Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. Dude, I respect it though, man. I always love it when people aren't meta slaves in this game, you know what I mean? That's kind of what's kept me from ranking up Onslaught and Serpent to rank 4. I just feel like it's boring. It's kind of like what everyone else does. Now, Count Nefaria is a little bit different. I just straight up love his playstyle. He is the bomb diggity. And then Sentinel is just built like a tank, dude. He just does not lose when he's on defense, ever. All right, let's... oh, wait, you know what? I actually do have another crystal that we can open that I forgot. We have one of those exalted crystals. Okay, right here. The last time we opened one of these, we got hosed with a 6-star. So I think, like, based on the law of probability, we're due for a 7-star. The only thing that bothers me about Spider-Man is, like... Oh, man, it just feels like they get so much willpower healing. And I don't use despair. You may be a meta slave. How do you know? Hey, I mean, you got the deathless champs. I mean, they're good, but there's probably other champs people would rather rank up. Oh, man. Yet to get a 7-star from this, man. Not a fan as Onslaught or Serpent. I will say, like, initially I didn't like Onslaught at all. He's kind of grown on me a little bit. Serpent is just, Serpent and Onslaught just feel like they have so much utility to them. Okay, I think that was all I wanted to open. Let me just do a quick rundown. I have a Paragon. Let's just crack that open. Why not? Not that I know of, Tim. Yeah, with the spirits, yeah. Dude, I say it probably once every stream. I don't know why I haven't redone my masteries so that I have despair. Do it, Spidey. It's worth. That's the play. 6-star Cersei. But yeah, I play a lot of Arena. It's always brutal for me when I'm using my 7-star Spider-Man and the opponent has willpower. It just feels like I'm hitting into a brick wall, man. Like nothing I can do damage. It's rough. It is rough. Okay, I think now we're out of crystals. Oh, wait. We have the reunion crystal. We have Valiant crystals to open, dude. This is the crystal opening that never ends. Let's go. I love it. I love it. Let me just double check. I actually do need to open this. Cool. I'm so low after the Jean Grey rank up. I need all the mutant I can get. Okay. 2 Valiant crystals. Like, one of these will be a 7-star. I think I can feel it. Shocker, Bastion, Warlock, and Vision. I would say either Shocker or Bastion. Warlock isn't, like, sneaky good, though. Charles, like, I think, like, especially with one of my hardest hitters being Count Nefaria, who is, like, a debuff machine, or can be. I really don't know why I haven't yet, man. I would like to know what it is in the coding that always puts whatever you spin next to a Nexus crystal of some kind. Like, watch, like, probably on the left of whatever champ I pull, there'll be a Nexus crystal. 6-star Nico to rank 5. Very nice, Cade. There's a lot of people that have done the same thing. Even at 6-star, that buff immunity is just crazy good, man. First time Jack is pretty solid as well. See, there's the Nexus. It's not always a 7-star rarity, but it's always a Nexus crystal, and I don't know why. It's the weirdest thing, man. All right, 5-star Baldy, 6-star Voodoo. What do you guys think of the, like, super minor buffs, by the way, that they're giving champs? They seem pretty mid to me, from what I've read. But again, man, we just don't know until the champ is, like, in the hands of the players. Okay. Let's test out Patriot really quick, guys. Let's test out Patriot. I'm interested. What synergies does he have? That is probably good. Let's try no synergies first, and then we'll use a synergy team. We'll just raw dog it. I actually need to give him a relic real quick, though. Which relic is the best on Patriot? Probably Black Panther, right? For the, like, the crit vulnerability stuff. You have 25. I think you did mention that, Cade. Vision, I think, was, like, fairly solid before the buff, honestly. He has an insane synergy with New Falcon. Well, I'll have to test that, Darkness. You have Winter Soldier. Oh. I think Winter Soldier is better for, like, energy damage, isn't he? Yeah. The cruelty passive might not be bad, but that you have to inflict an incinerate, which he doesn't do. I think the Black Panther, maybe Valkyrie, because technically, like, you're going to be hitting into block, or you can, and it still builds your combo. But from what I understand, I think Black Panther is the play. I think, I mean, isn't it kind of a foregone conclusion Ghost Rider wins? Wait, did he actually already have... I'm such a dummy. I think he already had a relic on him. Where is he? Wait, no, he did. He had a 3-star Black Panther. Well, we're going to give you the 6-star, my friend. I mean, yeah, Ghost Rider is going to get the rework / buff champion. There's no shot anyone else wins over him. Because he just has the coolness factor, which I think a lot of people are slave to on the internet. He just looks cool. Also, Ghost Rider is just cool. Dude, Tim, the thing is, man, they've reworked, they've actually buffed Winter Soldier before. It's he's kind of got the Rocket Raccoon syndrome, where they've, like, tried to tune him a couple times, but he sucks every time. Okay. Are there any runes that are going to really matter? Probably the first one. Does Patriot have guaranteed critical hits in his kit? Is this going to do anything? Probably not. Probably want to do that one. I think that's probably the setup. Why did I just click that? Oh my gosh. Going crazy. 7-star Nick is awesome, man. Jelly. Rocket Raccoon? Well, he can be. You just have to play perfect. He's one of those champions you just, like... He's made of paper. Yeah, I think Ghost Rider... I don't know. I mean, Ghost Rider, like, had his moment to shine, though, right? Like, I think at one point he was, like, one of, if not the best champ in the game. Like, he was definitely no slouch. I think, like, he was one of the only champions that could stop healing. Okay. What is the Spark Notes, like, really quick rundown, Super Saiyan? What is the plan? I'll just build combo. So I know on parry, he gets Vigilance, right? That makes him, like, the photon counter that he was, I think, probably meant to be. He's got that free willpower, like Kingpin, which is kind of cool. Special 1 into Special 2. Before Special 2, charge heavy. Okay. This is gonna probably take a few tries. Okay, so I almost have 7 debuffs. I'll get there before my Special 2. So I'll charge heavy, let him hit my heavy, and then launch the special too. Okay. I probably want to bait his special though. Let's bait it again. Can I like indefinitely charge it? Wait, what? Oh, okay. I think I messed it up, but... Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll read his kit after this just so I can like understand exactly. Okay. Is he gonna special into me? No. Oh, he's just gonna not attack me because Winter Soldier. Oh, you punk. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure that's there. Is that optimal? As soon as you knock him down. Okay, I mean, I was trying to, like, spam it as fast as I could. I think this will maybe kill him. No? Okay. It's far from all... Yeah, yeah. Yeah, well, that's why we have these tests, man. You send me your friend request? Here, I'll go take a look real quick. Also, guys, if you haven't already, if you could give the stream a like, I'd very much enjoy that. I'm very thankful for it. Let's see. Oh, you got suited up. Congrats on the legend, man. You got the rank 3 Vox. Dude, Sentinel. I've been thinking about awakening mine. He's so good, man. Take him up to rank 4. He's a baller. I'm pretty jelly at the Nick Fury, though, man. That's awesome. Very solid champs. Very solid. Okay. Let's give that another try. I mean, I tried, like, do I have to, like... Man, I really gotta work on the timing. The dupe isn't, like, required on him, is it? Oh, it would make him do a lot more damage, actually. Okay, let me read. Okay. That doesn't matter. Breach debuff, he gains attack rating. Max benefit at 7 debuff, so that's probably why you want to start doing damage at 7. Plus you have the reversal. If you really want to get a feel, try him against Valiant, EQ, High Evolutionary. Okay, it's basically Special 1, Special 2, then Special 1 when your combo is above the number 4 at the end. Weird. Well, yes. Well, Super Saiyan, I want to get a feel for what he is pre and post buff. Then I can, like, maybe definitively say this is insane or, like, this is mid and Kabam needs to do better. You know what I mean? Because I don't know, like, maybe I want to make a video about it or something. Depends. While a science opponent has a Fury passive effect and Patriot is blocking, he inflicts a weakness pass. Okay, another thing for Photon, mostly. Striking opponent. Okay, so you want to strike with light attacks then? Do you want to do light enders the entire game, probably? Because you get more combo? Knocking down the opponent grants Patriot a precision passive. Personal precision effects allow Patriot to land critical hits into block. End combos with lights until his Fury is up as it does more damage. Okay. Resolve debuffs are indefinite. Yeah, okay, we know. When the combo meter is available, Patriot gains 1 resolve passive, increases the critical damage rating. Whenever the non-damaging debuff on Patriot other than resolve ends for any reason, gain resolve 1 resolve buff, or debuff, I mean. When Patriot is struck by the final hit of a special attack, he loses 1 resolve or 2 against mutants. Okay, so this is the reversal part. He consumes 7 resolve to execute a reversal. When reversing, gain a Fury passive, okay. As an attacker, if Patriot would be struck by a basic attack while charging a heavy, he consumes 7 resolves to execute a reversal and gain 2 personal precision passives, and his Fury gains 87% increased duration. Special one is just to ramp faster for your combo. Okay, I see what the above 4 thing is, because for each multiple of 10, the combo meter passes during this attack. The final hit inflicts 1 physical vulnerability debuff for 20 seconds, plus another if the opponent is suffering from a rupture. Okay, so you're really banking on the physical vulnerability. If this attack is activated... Okay, so that's going to make it unblockable. I see. And then the special 3 is like pretty much you're never seeing it. Alright, we'll try it again. It might take me a while to get him down. But we will understand the Patriot. Go for an intercept? No. Okay. Anytime Captain Marvel movie, or not movie, classic. Okay, now we just want a reversal. Dude, if only I had content creator privilege and I could like rank him up in the beta for this. Okay, so I feel like I probably want to go a little bit over my special 2 so that I'm closer to my special 1, right? So I can launch it almost immediately after. Okay, so am I wrong? That should have been unblockable, no? Is it because, like, the reversal didn't knock her down? I'm so confused right now. Gosh dang it. Did I just execute that poorly? I mean, obviously it didn't work. Yeah, Kate, sorry. I don't have the quests all committed to memory. I'd have to go look, but yeah, people in chat seems like they already gave you some information. Waiting there, standing up. Okay, so I have to wait. I can't just like insta launch it. Dude. Attack into me, Captain Marvel. What the heck are you doing? Oh, man. They doubled the physical vulnerability. I mean, that sounds like the key to his damage, man. That's kind of... People might actually be sleeping on Patriot if that's the case, right? You have a clip of him at rank 4 showing his almost max potential pre-buff? I saw one on Reddit earlier today. That's kind of what made me really want to try this out. Although I clearly am not good at playing him yet. Oh, wow, I'm actually not. Okay. So she stood up. Okay, I got the unblockable. We did it, gentlemen. We got the unblockable. Okay, okay, okay. We're getting better. Okay. Okay. This is progress. I love it. That's so jank that they have to be actually getting up at the time. I don't know why they included that little bit. Let's restart, because I don't want to fight unstoppable champs. Let's give Winter Soldier another go. But yeah, Kate, if their input doesn't help, man, on the their advice, let me know. I'll go check and see if there's any sort of advice that I can give. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, that was you? Dude, the people you meet on the internet, I love it. You're a celebrity, man. But yeah, I think, dude, there's so many champions in this game that get so much hate that I just feel like it's really undeserved. Oh, I forgot to throw the special one. I was busy ranting. I do wonder why it's taken him so long to buff X6, man. It feels like suspiciously long at this point. I like, can it be like, is it that hard to just like tweak the rewards? I don't know. Must be. Okay. No, I thought I charged my heavy. Whatever, dude. Oh no, I choked. I got greedy. All right, we're gonna do it again though. Okay, I think I got the timing on that unblockable. Okay, and then we special one for the physical vulnerabilities. And then now we profit, right? Do I want to keep launching special ones? Or do I go back to the special two? I feel like maybe back to special two. Dude, I mean, that's how I feel like after the Falcon Joaquin Torres situation. Like, none of you guys were here at the time. But dude, I really feel like he just doesn't get the love. I mean, he's not awful. He's just not like crazy broken OP. Never read a single note on only tips on YouTube. Kabam should rework Groot. Dude, okay, look. I tweeted about this. I did all the things, but it's so absolutely criminal that they're not buffing Doctor Strange after the amount of like love that he got. Like, he barely lost out to Cyclops. Like, barely. Like, almost, like, half the player base wanted a Doctor Strange buff. And they did nothing to Doctor Strange this go-around. They didn't even give him another chance to get buffed. That's insane to me. I saw plenty of people online that were like, oh, he lost. He obviously doesn't deserve to get a buff. Like, it was, like, split 50-50. What do you mean? Like, come on, man. Give him some time in the sun. Give him some love. But yeah, a Groot rework would feed families. That's a lot of mini bosses get better. You're kind of doing it to yourself, though. You're playing too good. Too good. Yeah, I mean, utility champions always have a place, you know? But, dude, I say it every time. Not every champion needs to be overpowered. And you don't want every champion to be overpowered, for that matter. I don't think, like, they really understand the ramifications of having a game where every champion is just absolutely busted. It would make the power creep significantly worse. And, I mean, that would, like, it would kill the lifespan of the game. Like, it's not what people think they want. It is definitely a scenario like that. Some champions can be bad. It's okay. I mean, we still have plenty of champs in the game that are, like, aged, like, horribly. You know? It's okay. It can happen. Oh, my beautiful relic. Holy moly. I mean, those crits, like, are not bad, and he's only, like, rank 1. I would say, like, it just feels like his damage window is, like, maybe a little shorter. Like for his ramp, like you would want it to be longer. Also, not being able to infinitely hold your heavy is crazy. Isn't that a change they're making though? I think it is. But yeah, I mean, at a higher rank, you'd probably do some crazy deleting. Like, I think Patriot fits the, like, good but not great. I think he's literally just with Falcon, Joaquin Torres, personally. Let me check out some of his synergies real quick. But yeah, like, this game needs all kind. Buffed Drax. Dude, the first time I pulled, like, a 5-star Drax, I was waiting for a buffed Drax, and it's never happened, so. New Falcon, which would be... Where's my goat, bro? I'm staring straight at him, right? I just can never see them. Am I blind? Dude, I am actually blind. Wait, is he not skill? Am I on crack? Wait, is Falcon Joaquin Torres not skill? Is he a mutant? No, he's science. That's right. I'm an idiot. Yeah, he's a science champion. I'm stupid. Don't forget I said that. That's what taking a break over the weekend does to me. Oh my gosh. How can I forget the class that my absolute hero of a champion is in? I'm sickened with myself. It's harder with every single debuff? Yeah, that's true. I know he's like made to cook photons and stuff. Yeah, I'll look at that when I'm done with the synergy run Super Saiyan. Personal vigilance is paused. That's not that big of a deal for what we're doing. On activation, special 1 generates +6 combo. That's actually probably better than you would expect, because you're gonna pass maybe more multiples of 10 with your special 1. Non-stacking cruelty, that sounds good, and that doubles up with this synergy, so might as well. And then the synergy is on Falcon, is the one that... Okay. When a miss effect is prevented... Oh, okay, so it's good with... Okay, it won't be good for this, though. Just normal damage. That does seem pretty strong, though. Especially for a photon fight. Let me check to see if... Hold on. Okay. I just want to see if he has any, like, hidden synergies. Okay, the only hidden synergy is the one on Falcon. We're good. We are good. Okay. And then, I'll just do Nick Fury for the damage, I suppose. Your first rank 4 is going to be Elsa? Dude, Elsa is good. Elsa is good. She can do fights very quickly. That damage buff that she gets against extra large champions, I think, is, like, pretty strong. She's definitely, like, sneaky good. I don't think she's, like, the best in her class or anything. Unfortunately, the skill class is kind of weak right now, generally speaking. They must be just really expecting Mr. Knight to be strong or something. Like, generationally strong. But yeah, I endorse it. I like to rake champs. I like to play. But I also, like, am no stranger to, like, there are just good champs sometimes. No, I did it too early. It still hit, though. Okay. I'm a little upset that most of my time with the Fury was just eaten, though. It does feel like you don't get to stay in that, like, S tier mode for very long. I mean, maybe if you're playing really aggressively and you're getting a lot of intercepts. Yeah, I thought I was too early there, but I was not. It'd be cool if that unblockable from his special 2 lingered. So you could just instantly go back in. I don't know that the synergies really felt that necessary, honestly. That felt pretty normal. I do think her parry mechanic is really, like, smooth. Jade. Super Saiyan. If you could... and I can link my Twitter in the chat. If you could just link me the video you want me to watch on Twitter. If that's possible, that would be fantastic. Then I don't have to go scroll through the cesspool that is Reddit and try and find your video. That would be great. It'd be cool if he got like an Intimidate when he charged heavy as well. Ah. That's why. Okay, if you're not following me on Twitter, if you don't want to wait for me to link it, it's just the exact same as my my username on YouTube. Then we can show people the justice the Patriot deserves. Aw, man, that was almost enough. Would I prefer a 7-star Hulkling or CGR? Oh, the video is on YouTube. Oh, that makes it even better. Sick. I don't know, man. I've never been a huge fan of either, if I'm being completely honest. Probably Hulkling. Probably Hulkling. I don't really... I'm not, like, huge fan of any sort of champion I feel like I need to play perfectly for. And CGR kind of fits that vein for me. It bothers me that you can't dex. I know there's ways to play him where you can dex, right? I just... I like my champion rotations to be nice and easy, you know? Okay. There's my Twitter, in case you need a link to it. Death touch shouldn't exist in general. Yeah, death touch can be problematic. On the bright side, they usually only give it to champions that have a fairly easy dex. Charles, I don't know, man. Like, people like to say that champion would be broken as a 7-star. I don't really think so. I don't know that Hulkling would be more OP than, like, some of the other champions we have in the game. Like, CGR's damage could get out of control, sure, but it's, like, already out of control if you play him perfectly anyway. So it just, I don't know. He would definitely hit damage cap easier with CGR. They would definitely need to tone down his like the damage ramp that he gets, or like buff from being a 7-star. That's what I don't get, man. Like, there's a lot of reasons that they won't make certain champions 7-stars because they feel like they'd be too... They'd have too strong of damage stats, or, you know, stuff like that. But, like, Kabam literally controls the stats. Okay? If we wanted a 7-star CGR, for instance, okay, Kabam, just keep the attack stat largely the same. Because CGR is already crazy on attack, right? Just give him a little bit more defense, maybe a little bit more HP, so that he can like hang, like he can block things and the higher content, and it's fine. At least for me. Maybe I'm being naive. I don't know. I mean, yeah, the thing is, Charles, like you can play Hulkling where he just doesn't hit into your block. I personally don't think that Hulkling is very difficult defensively to manage. Personally. Also, let me know when that tweet has gone through. I don't see anything yet. I don't know. Maybe I'm being naive. I could be. I just think there's a lot of champions that already exist in the game that you could say are probably more game-breaking than some of the 6-star locked champions. Like, how is Doctor Doom fundamentally more game-breaking than America Chavez, for instance? They both can have pretty crazy power gain, hammer you with some insane special attacks, but one, at least currently, is 6-star locked. Needlessly so, in my opinion. Needlessly so. Or Scorpion. Like, how can you make the argument? I mean, you could make the argument that, sure, he has a lot more immunities, but his, like, power sting isn't significantly stronger than Spider-Woman. Or even maybe Spider-Ham. But yet, he gets shafted. I don't think it's fair, man. And there's definitely ways around it that Kabam just won't do. Which I don't understand. How do you send anything on X? You never sent anything there and used it like 5 times? Yeah, so you can probably go to the post button and then just do the @ symbol, you know, like you would do in your email. And then @bdizzlepones, and then you can just paste like the video link. Or you could try to direct message me, but I don't think my settings are set so that you can. So you probably just have to tweet it at me. If not, I can fall on that sword and just browse Reddit. But I don't know, man, there's some crazy stuff on that app, man. I tell you what. It's definitely fun. Although occasionally you see some things. I'll let you use your imagination. Anyway, that's like my little soapbox rant. So, I don't know, man. Or like Kingpin, right? Like, what? I don't. Kingpin doesn't just like break the game. He's strong. Like, I don't know. Like, this game would benefit from a 7-star Kingpin. Especially the skill class. Skill class is weak AF. Bullseye is getting his pants countered off every new champ that releases, it feels like. Yelena, I think, is still good on defense, but she's, like, people are learning how to fight her a lot more. She isn't, like, the guaranteed W like she used to be. The Batman Arkham. Yeah, some subreddits are brutal, man. You believe it? Okay, I'll go check real quick. Might still be posting, maybe? I'll just have to keep spamming refresh. Or I can maybe search for it on YouTube. Or maybe X is just like not functional right now. Yeah, nothing's come through on my end yet. But it appears Twitter could be having issues. I don't know. I don't know. We'll give it a minute. Anyway. Let me just take a quick... What else do I need to do today? I need to knock these challenges out for these 7-star shards. Whoops, wrong tab. Which means I need to do some event quest fights, and we need to do some story quest fights. Let's go do some story quest fights, shall we? This is so silly, by the way. Why are you making me play story, game? Oh, wait, you know what? Just do Act 5. Or we could do Act 6. Nah, I'm not doing Act 6. I'm just gonna do this. I'm a cheater. It's here on your YouTube now? It's public? Okay. See, can I just, like, click go to channel? Okay, sick. Patriot pre-buff rank 4. Okay, I see it. I see it. Okay, you guys just delete the prior gameplay of Patriot from your brain, because we're about to see a master at work. Imagine I'm getting trolled, though, and this is actually just super inappropriate. You know what? I should just... Nah, I trust. Okay. So we got a 108 hit combo already. Okay, that's like big crit damage. Ruptures tick for 600, which is still really good as well. And we don't have the physical vulnerability on there yet. So everything after this is like big daddy damage. 34k, 21k. And I mean, he gets deleted pretty good. He seems pretty rank dependent. Like some champions, you get the numbers if I don't know what the heck that autoplay is. You get the big numbers without ranking up. He's kind of seems like he needs the help of the extra stats. Anyway, he did get deleted though. I better, dude, you better not copyright claim me. I swear. I'll throw hands. The buff will fix it since he'll get way more physical vulnerability. Yeah, he'll probably hit 50k, you think? Yeah, man. No worries. No, that's good. That's good damage. And, like, if you're playing into a node that's going to be debuffing you, too, I think it's going to be that much better. He's definitely got potential. I hope the numbers are enough. We'll get the dynamic duo going in. Alright, do we get any free items on this quest? Nope. Yeah, I mean, he'll probably... he'll probably fry after his buff. Yeah, that's crazy damage. Again, like, my only complaint... Well, which there are kind of, like, two. I just feel like... he takes too long to get to too short of a payoff window, you know what I mean? And the payoff window is only worth it if he's ranked up. Although, it will be very interesting to see what kind of numbers he pulls after the buff. He literally, like, he does seem like he suffers in the exact same way Falcon Joaquin Torres does. Because Falcon can do pretty good numbers the same way, but it takes a while to ramp him. And then it doesn't stay alive for as long as you'd hope. Although Falcon is a little bit different because he can pause his debuffs, right? And, like, Patriot, you can pause his buffs, but you have to be constantly attacking and stuff. And if you have an enemy that's just being a bum, that might be a little more difficult. He's absolutely crushing this Chapter 1 fight, though. Dude, he's OP, man. He's killing people in one hit. You kidding me? You kidding me? And then we need to do event quest. Sorry, you guys have to watch this. I gotta do it. I don't really play this. I mean, I played this game off stream a little bit, but not a lot. I wish Thronebreaker was worth doing. It's just not. It's kind of crazy, actually, that it's like just more worth doing. What is it? When do the units start? Is it uncollected? Yeah. It's more worth doing uncollected for me than it is the Thronebreaker. Which is insane. Are they like fancy nodes on these quests? Skill? Alright, yeah, sounds good to me, man. Sounds good to me. Is Fury... Oh, okay. What does it last now, San? Skip. It did seem like it didn't last very long. Let my goat bring us through this. Need to use a wireless controller. I will say, dude, Patriot on defense always throws me off because I feel like after his kick on his special one, he should have like another animation. But that's the ending. Stop giving me dialogue game. I just want to play the fights. Anyway, what content do we get this week? Crucible comes out. Is it next week? Alright, there goes Spite. Because we got some energy refills in the tank. Whenever Patriot hits, he gets 2 hits instead of 1. It's when he hits with a light attack, Charles. Can you get past 30 seconds then? Since that's getting a buff, like, if you do the timing right? Or I guess we don't really know yet, huh? Or is it like hard capped at 30 seconds now and maybe there's no way to pause it? You learn something new. Well, when it's a champion you don't really use too often. I wouldn't blame you for not knowing that. Learn something new every day. Rock Falcon the goat. But yeah, dude, like, I remember the first night when I got Falcon, when I had the most insane Titan opening ever. And I thought he was, like, just atrociously bad, man. And then I actually learned how to play him. I mean, maybe not perfectly how to play him. But then I was like, okay, you know what? That damage actually is pretty good. Pretty good. Not as horrible as the internet would have me believe. Ever since then, man, my eyes have been opened. I tried to give every champion a fair shake now. Much more than I did before. I was like... I would believe people on the internet, which is always a dangerous thing to do. You know? Which is why I don't want to write off Salvark, okay? Which is why I don't want to write him off, but, I mean, he does seem a little bit underwhelming. I will say that much. he's just gonna die. Crucibles. Won't do the mini crucible. Oh dang, that kind of sucks. It would be cool if they like added the skill expression to keep the Fury going longer, Super Saiyan. Guess they don't want us Patriot enjoyers to have too much fun, huh? But anyway, what day does Crucible come out, guys? I don't know if I have the resources to do it. It's like, dude, isn't it? It's like something insane. Isn't it like 60 fights or something? Oh, the 13th. I've got a while then. Week after Wednesday. Do I do it on release? Man, I don't know. I might wait for like the people that are much better at this game to like blaze the path. You know what I mean? Immune to poison. Yeah, whatever. Then wait for like the spreadsheet to be created. And then we can like maybe we can spend an entire stream like planning the route. We'll see. I haven't done regular Crucible, so I'm like pretty unfamiliar with everything. I don't know. I also need to do freaking Ordeal, man. I'm such a unprepared person. Yeah, Charles, it sounds like you're on the you got the same strat. $30 good. Yeah. I mean, it's still more than you'd ever had before, right? Yeah, for the like big difficulty, it's one path. 3 bosses per quest, 5 times, 4 plus 4. Yep. It's a lot of bosses, man. A lot of bosses. That's gonna be a grind, dude. I don't even remember Act 8 very well. Let me refresh the memory a little bit. Oh, dude, heck yeah. We get a... Oh, man, I'm in. I love the Act 8 bosses, dude. I'll probably take a lot of deaths on them, though. It's been a minute. Cytalis? Dude, maybe I'll use Black Widow Clairvoyant for Cytalis just for the throwback. I think that's who I used my first time clear. And to 100%, actually. Bless you. Then I don't remember. I think I used Kingpin or King Groot for Bahamut. I don't remember the other two, though. That's weird. I don't know why I don't remember these two. But I remember who I used for Bahamut and Cytalis. Bizarre. 825 Cersei is going to be rough. I don't even... What does 825 Cersei even do? Why didn't I post last week? Yeah, I was on vacation. Get better. I didn't have, like, any internet. I had enough to, like, log into the game and claim things, but it was like watching paint dry. It was horrible. Anyway, what makes 825 Cersei a baddie? Whenever the attacker blocks a hit, pauses all buffs on the defender. Oh. While the defender has a regen buff, they actively gain their attacks become unblockable. She has buffet. What's so bad about that? I mean, she's gonna have glance and stuff. Didn't you just use like Rentra? I think Rintra's fine. I think you could just use Rintra. But yeah, get better. I missed, dude. I was kind of bummed, like. But hey, man, family comes first, always. Hoping the health pools don't change. Maybe they probably won't. If it's if they're just like carbon copying the other Crucible, I'm sure all the things like change wise would be the same. She doesn't seem too bad. Like, just get a solid Mystic champion, dude. You could use Nico for her. Make her buff immune. And then yeah, Nico seems like a really good counter for that Cersei. Rare King Groot, man. Dude, no, King Groot is the GOAT, okay? I rode King Groot to victory for so long in this game, man. He was like my MVP for a very long time. He needs a rank up is what he needs, but yeah. ISIG 200 that boy, never look back. Hey, he's the best, man. You just can like, you can make so many mistakes and still finish with a full yellow bar. There's a lot of penny counters though, now get better. On the bright side. A free Mordo kill? Yeah. I think you guys like are suffering from like PTSD. I think a lot of these bosses are going to be a lot less scary than the first time you fought them because there's going to be... Yeah, you're not going to realize just how leveled up your account is now, and there's just more counters because so many champions have released since Act 8. So many. Like, man, we got Serpent now. Got Spider-Woman now. Got so many options for a lot of tricky things. I don't think it'll be too bad. Okay. What, did I claim this yet? Oh my gosh, I need 3 more fights in Event Quest? Brother, come on. Come on. Let's take the goats here. Big Silk for speed. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'll go this way. King Groot is your all-time favorite MCOC champion? I don't know that I ever had, like... I don't think I ever used him in a full synergy team. Wait, hold on. Are there any, like, super cheese? Nah. I think I would just run him with, like, your basic run-of-the-mill team. Like, I'd have him on a team with Nick Fury, Heimdall, pretty much. Basically, unless I couldn't use them at all, I would almost always have Nick Fury on a team for the bonus damage, and then Heimdall. In case I ever came up against a champion I just really needed to just bulldoze my way through. My favorite Super Saiyan was when you were going against a robot, and you launched the King Groot Special 2. Dude, he just melts. Absolutely melts. That bonus damage against robots is crazy. Cyclops for Cytalis and Storm for Glycan. Man, I wish I could remember who I used for Glycan, but I just can't. I guess that just means I can use anybody I feel like using. Starkey is your favorite? I've never been able to really get into, like, Stark Spider-Man gameplay. Or, like, playing him. I mean, it's fun watching people play him because they're insane, but he's never been my cup of tea. Kitty for Glycan. Bishop. I tell you what, when we get Act 9 Crucible, I'm definitely using Nefaria for Lotan. I think it would be fun if I remembered who I used for every boss. I think it would be pretty cool to just run it back. Because I haven't touched those champs in so long. Dude, 7-star Clairvoyant when? That I've wanted Claire for so long as a 7-star. All the damage is wild with the team. What's the synergy team look like, Super Saiyan? You can use Iceman for Cytalis? Hells yeah, dude. Iceman doesn't get the love that he deserves after his little rework he got. He does a little bit more now, though, with Dark Phoenix in the mix. Heck yeah, we're creeping up on another 7-star, gentlemen. A 7-star King Groot? I mean, there's always Deathless King Groot. If that works for you. Did they say in the stream when we're going to use these Battle Realm scanner thingy mabobbers? Has there been any mention on those? Trader's Outpost. What can we get here? I think I'll save for next week. Get some more 7-star shards. I don't really need any of this right now. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna save my stuff. Whoa, dude, they're invisible. What the heck? You can kind of see the outline. There's like the Maker on the right. And then is that Human Torch on the left? You can like see their outline. They're kind of like shiny. Is that intentional? Is that like a invisible woman nod or something? I've never seen that happen. I mean, that's kind of an ironic thing to say, but I've never seen that happen. That's bizarre. Huh. Alright. I think I'm just gonna run some arena now while we can chat. Talk about our plans. Can use anyone for Cytalis with prowess helps. Yeah. Dude, my strategy for Cytalis the first time was like Clairvoyant Special 2. When she's in her bleed mode, she'll just heal herself up to full. And I was like, it doesn't even matter how good I play because I'll just like be able to heal the entire fight. And that's pretty much how it went though. It's long though, because she doesn't do a whole bunch of damage. King Groot sassy eye bomb man thing. Add crossbones for against hero champs. I think I knew about eye bomb. But that's about it. Deathless, yeah. Well, Deathless kind of has more of a focus, like, away from sustainability, which was kind of King Groot's original thing. Ooh, yeah. That would hurt, Spidey. That would be so awful. Like, and you're just cooked. Another thing too, if you accidentally quit out of Crucible, you can't get put back in because there's no way for Kabam to like do a check in their system for which champs you did and didn't use and need to be locked for the rest of the quest. You just can't exit out of it on accident. I mean, stay away from the leave button. For Hamid, you're using Sentinel? You're using Shang-Chi? Dude, I don't know who I'll use. I can't like definitively say who I'll like use, because we might want to use them for earlier bosses, you know what I mean? But if I do run it back, I would be using Kingpin. That could be fun. Ascended Kingpin. Cerastes, you're gonna use Venom. Is he bleed immune? He's not bleed immune? Because, dude, I mean, Venom would probably melt him. I don't even remember the fight mechanic. Other than he has a bunch of different armors, right? I'll use Venom the Duck. Glycan, I could probably use Storm maybe then. Zemo for Bahamut. He's not bleeding immune? Oh, okay. So maybe Venom would cook. If they have the same health pools as they do in the regular quests, I kind of wonder how quick they'll just get cooked by like a rank 3 7-star. Maybe I'm really overestimating how quick those fights can go if you have a really like leveled team, but feels like they wouldn't be that bad. Oh, okay. Corrupted. It works for corrupted armor as well. Yeah. Yeah, same, Spidey. I think you just have to juggle like hitting him with a relic. Is it knocking him down with a special attack? And then maybe like heavy attacks or something? Or dexes, something like that. And then once you have each charged to 0, he'll go like his armor will break and you can like do big damage to him, I think. But I don't remember what happens outside of that fight. Or like outside of those mechanics, I should say. Dude, that rank 3 Wongers. I definitely think I want to save probably my big hitters for the end of boss, or like end of boss chapters, lol. The end of chapter bosses. Also, by the way, guys, if you want to go vote for what we're going to be streaming on Friday, that is pinned up in the comments. And any votes on that would be much appreciated. Because I want to play stuff you guys want to watch me play. And I like having a little bit of variety now and then, okay? Not just MCOC all day. So yeah, if you go vote in that poll on my channel, that'd be awesome. Glycan might be, yeah, I think I probably, of those 4, I think I had probably the hardest time with Glycan because I couldn't for the life of me get the like dex down. Although my biggest problem with Glycan was I did that chapter at like 1 in the morning. I stayed up. I just wanted to fully explore the whole act and just like knock it out in one go. And my fights with Glycan were driving me insane, dude. Because I don't know if you guys noticed, but generally your brain doesn't work as fast at night. Maybe your reflexes slow down a little bit. Your eyes are dry. It was a rough night. I don't know why. I just really wanted to finish that quest. And I was like punching, like I was laying on my bed. That I can remember. I can't remember who I used for the fight. But I was like laying on my bed doing the Glycan fight, dude. And I would just hate myself for missing a dex, man. Because I didn't feel like it was that hard. And I would just like punch my bed. I was so mad. No, Spidey. No. If it's a friendly stream, it might be like, it would probably be shorter, by the way. Unless we get like a ton of people in here that want to do friendlies. Because I don't want to just fight the same people every, like, over and over again. Maybe we could spice it up, though. We could do friendlies with, like, themed decks. Like, maybe everybody has to make a deck with, like, 2015 champions. Stuff like that. That could be fun. Or we could do, like, robots only. I don't know if there's enough robots in the game for that. But that could be really fun. Only 2 stars? Or, I don't know. That could be cool. Just, there would be some variety like that if we did a friendly stream. At least that's like the vision I had. You can only use champions in your deck if their name contains the letter A. Aww. Also, guys, I did just notice, but everyone in the chat, give yourselves a crisp high five. We passed 100 views tonight. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. And you guys were probably all itching for a crisp high five too. It's been a while since I haven't streamed since Wednesday last. Also, North Star, by the way, I think a champion people sleep on. Just like we were talking about earlier. Lycan will also be your hardest fight. You struggled the most against him. Yeah, I don't know what it was either. Like, I think it was just because he's so punishing if you don't dodge his special attacks, right? It kind of feels a little bit like fighting Ares. Or like you pretty much half dex the special attack, and if you can't get that down, you're just cooked. At least with Ares, you can revive spam your way through it, though. Because he's a good guy who will give you big damage buff. Aww. Probably so many people that would be jealous of my 7-star Tigra. But I just don't appreciate her that much. It will be really fun to see how some of the newer champions handle the older content. Oh my gosh. That one heavy attack did half of Storm's health bar. Ooh, maybe I could use Dazzler for Glycan. Or no, because you need prowess, huh? Because I was going to say, she has like a bigger dexterity window. I guess she can get prowess, I think, on a special 2. Maybe she would work. Shuri, you suck. You freaking... I already forgot, but we duped Shuri today, and I didn't even realize. That's how numb I am to just not getting Spider-Ham. Come on. His special 2 is so much easier to dodge than the special 1, man. Okay. Yeah, you need prowess to do a lot of damage to Glycan. Of course, there are ways to get prowess in the fight, but champions with bonus prowess will do much better. Okay. So maybe I save Storm for Glycan because she gets, like, tons of prowess. She is kind of a wet noodle, though, as far as her HP goes. I don't remember there being a whole lot of champions that you can just, like, cheese and activate. Using Bishop? Yeah, that makes sense. Do his prowess count, though? Aren't they passive prowess? Because in my experience of playing this game, sometimes even though something is worded to say it's a prowess, it just doesn't count in the game's coding. Like, there was a fight that required prowess a while ago that I tried to use North Star for, and North Star gets a lot of prowess, but I think since they weren't like full-blown just 100% potency prowess, they didn't count for the node. Which was dumb. So definitely want to make sure. Any prowess count? Okay. Yeah, I mean, if that's the case. Gotta be careful, man. Because that annoyed the crap out of me, dude. Because I had, like, gone through the whole quest. Just to basically get roadblocked. Or just, like, have a really, 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 really long fight. If anybody can, a glycan. What? That hit me? Oh, man. Sentry, you suck. One thing that'll be really important, too, is, like, spacing out your champions enough that, like, if you know you're going to have a fight where you're probably going to take a lot of damage, you can kind of slot in, like, champions that can heal back, right? Like your King Groot, Clairvoyant, stuff like that. It'll be cool to see what the plan is for my account. Alright, she's gonna run into it, believe. No, dude, she didn't. Dang. That doesn't matter. It only counts for... Yeah, I think it's stupid that passives don't really count as buffs, even though they're passive buffs. That's definitely an interesting... It's definitely a move by Kabam, I'll say that. Definitely a choice. Not the best choice. Oh, yeah. Dude, they're probably going to make her miserable get better. I'll just be honest with you right now. On the bright side, like, her base kit doesn't seem the worst in the world. As long as you bait a special one. I bet whatever node she has on her will force her to launch a special too, though. Because then you'll have to deal with the reverse controls if you're not reverse control immune. You can technically do damage with Hulk, right? Because you can get a dexterity buff. Because I don't think he's buff immune. You can just do like one hit. Personally, I'm more, I don't know. I guess they can make Solvark and Cassandra particularly nasty depending on which buff nodes they give them. They should buff Black Bolt too. Why not? Black Bolt getting a buff would be fun. At least he no longer kills himself slowly. You can't. Oh, yeah. No, it would be an awful way to go about the fight. That's for sure. Three buffs? Isn't it, it's just, isn't it just each buff, like, reduces, or, like, reduces their defense by 20%? And then with all three, it's, I don't know. Solvark, yeah. Well, Solvark, if he has enough, like, energize, like, if he's on defense, could be annoying. Solvark. Kind of a bummer since I'll never have that champion. At least not anytime soon. Till they bring him to the basic, which I'm sure they will eventually. By the way, dude, shoutouts to like these Omega Days Crystal champions finally making their way into the basic pool for the masses. That's a W move. I still think it's ridiculous that so many champions are paywalled behind crystals you can't currently get. Or like selectors you can't currently get, you know? That's a problem in and of itself, though. I hate talking about it. It drives me insane. I don't know that she's necessary. I wouldn't say she's so easy, but I do think that she's a lot less intimidating now that she's been out for a while. I feel like I can pretty confidently do that fight with Onslaught, at least. I haven't really tried it too much with other champs, though, so far. Yeah, Onslaught kind of cooks Yelena, actually. But, I mean, as long as you can dex her specials, from what I understand, you can pretty much do that fight with anybody. It's just their like, design cycle that they're currently on, which is, like, defender that's crazy, counter to defender, and then, you know, it goes back and forth. Kind of like those, like, cycles, like, you'll see pictures up on the internet, and it's like, we are here in this cycle. We are now at the release counters for Insane Defender cycle. shortly we will have some crazy defenders in the game again. Oh, I blocked, dude. I don't want to hear it, Venom. That was BS. Whatever. Cyclops damage, go burr. I wish there were more like music tracks in this game. Feels like we've had the same music since forever. Why do Ironheart's eyes get all glowy? Is that when her tracking is active? Doesn't really make sense. I mean, they already glow blue. Just don't light attack or heavy Elena in her elimination mode and you're fine. Yeah, and I mean, it runs out pretty quick, doesn't it? Aren't you supposed to attack into her block a little bit? Ooh, that was close. Both mediums, you can do nothing. Yeah. And hit her. Yep. I still haven't played her enough personally to like always finish that fight and be healthy. However, I have had like a decent few fights against Yelena to where she's not like as much of a threat as she is to a lot of people. She's just tanky, yeah, and if she's awakened, even more so. Where you going? You going to bed? Okay. Ah, brother. You're too good, Venom Pool. In War, she's a mid defender. BG's another... Hey, Bravo 6, what's up, man? Hey, I got good news, man. We're not like 5 minutes away from ending the stream. So for once you caught me early enough. Welcome, man. Hope your day's going well. Oh, we got a cat. Hey, buddy. Tiger has made an appearance. Gonna come say hi to the stream? Or you just want to come? You just want to run around looking and sniffing weird things, huh? Tiger, come here, come here, come here, come here. The people want to see you. Come on. He's being shy. Whoa, my controller just disconnected. Oh, and it just disconnected again and then reconnected. Okay, I think we're back. Yeah, Yelena was crazy on release just because I don't think people quite understood how to fight her yet. That's how I think Cassandra Nova will be, by the way. You weren't here earlier, but we watched the champion breakdowns for the new champs. I think she'll be tricky at first. No one can be? No. Yeah, they can. What do you mean? There's plenty of serpent counters out there, man. Hey, congrats on the serpent dupe, Bravo 6. That's a life-changing dupe, man. Actually life-changing sometimes. You want to get out? Are you trapped in here? Hold on. Nah, I don't think serpent's the best defender. Personally. I mean, maybe I'm biased. I have quite a few serpent counters, though. Spiral Kushala, I mean, that's just a few. Nefaria, he doesn't do it speedy fast, but pretty good. America Chavez, pretty good as well. You can use Dazzler as well. Dazzler is a little bit more under the radar because you can just dex his specials. Who is the best defender then? That's a good question. Like, by best defender, do you say best defender in this current meta, or do you mean best defender all around, like if there were no nodes interacting with anything? Because I think those are probably two separate questions. Man, that was satisfying to watch. Oh, yes, also Shathra. Good shout, Charles. The thing about that makes Serpent tricky, though, is if you don't have somebody that can, like, heal or, like, mitigate his damage from his specials, you're pretty much, no matter what, taking chip damage, right? From at least blocking. That's why, like, that makes, like, Nefaria so good. Or, like, Dazzler, even. Because you can dex everything. Aw, dang it. His fire boots beat my punch. I don't know if I'd agree. I think it just depends. Like, it really does depend on if, like, what the meta is currently, like, as far as the nodes. I think they're, like, in the current meta, I think there are champions that are more nasty than Serpent is, personally, but... Yeah, I agree with that, Bravo 6. It drives me crazy, actually, to no end. I think any sort of, like, unless it's a questing node, I don't think there should be a champion that can do anything to your masteries. It just feels a little bit busted to me. It's just turning off an ability that you essentially paid for. Kind of annoying. So I agree with you there. It just feels like it's a core mechanic of the game, right? Like the same as like attacking or blocking masteries. Although, like, I mean, power creep is a thing in games like this. Eventually something like that was going to happen. Yeah, turning off willpower would make... Like, if she couldn't do that, though, Photon would be so hard to use. But, dude, they didn't give that privilege to Titania, so why did Photon get it? Because Titania applies a ton of debuffs, too. Except you still get juicy healing, you know? But yeah, all my homies hate not having willpower. I think, like, I don't think you should be able to just turn off willpower for free just by, like, existing. I think if you want to turn off willpower, I think that Warlock does it right. Because you don't lose it the entire fight, right? And there's also ways to play around it and ways to avoid like losing it by using buff heavy champions, stuff like that. I think if there's a mechanic involved in losing the mastery of some kind, right? Like maybe there's some little gameplay mechanic. Like maybe Photon hits you X amount of times or gets X amount of charges, then you don't get healing from willpower. But just having it in her kit that like, yeah, willpower, just throw it out the window when you're fighting Photon. I don't really like that. I see why they put it in her kit. I don't like that it's just free, you know? Warlock is the GOAT for real. He is a pretty solid champion. I like his design, man. He holds up pretty well with time as well. Yeah, I think they were close with their thinking. I just don't think the execution was, like, perfect. Sheesh, man thing. Enjoy your debuffs, my friend. Jeez. Why does Enchantress still exist? She has story boss level interaction. It feels that way, dude. I kind of wonder if they're gonna ever change anything about her. I really don't mind the little mini games. The thing that I find annoying is sometimes she'll just start with that BS untouchable skill combined with like the knockdown punish heavy spells, and then like what are you gonna do because you just can't hit her. You just have to wait it out. It's so annoying. I hate it so much, dude. High Evolutionary is going to be annoying? I didn't feel like he was that annoying in the event quest. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, see, like the mini games are just heavily dependent on RNG. If she didn't start with any spells active, if it was just like the little mini game mission things, that would probably be a lot better. And it's not like if they took that away, she wouldn't still be a good defender. She would be. Kitty might be the best for Glycan. I don't know if my Kitty's maxed out. I think she's ranked up a decent amount, though. Nah, dude, I'm using Mysterio for Glycan. Oh, he didn't have parry. That's right. I guess we'll have to see. Maybe he's just a champion you have to keep heavy countering. Oh, you're so dead, Thanos. Or not. I hate parry, dude. When your defenders have parry, it's the worst. Any idea when 9-3 drops? Well, I wish, dude. I wish I had that insider Kabam knowledge, but I don't. If I had to guess, though, I would say September. Or like really late August. If I had to wager a guess. There'll be two different kinds of crucible. There's like a mini crucible that has like, I think it's 4 paths. And then there's like the ultra hard crucible that is all of them in one path. I don't think they mean the Fantastic Four saga. I think they mean the next one. Oh, wait, no. Is it this one? Anyway, it'll come out semi-soon. I'm hoping it's not, like, too close to the Crucible dropping. Like, I hope they can kind of just let that content breathe a little bit without adding anything else. Because it's always really annoying. Like, last week, it was either last week or the week, no, 2 weeks ago, it just felt like there was way too much content in the game at one time. Like, too many things to use energy on. Although, it feels like it's kind of stabilized a little bit. Dude, I just need time to farm up revives for Ordeal, man. I need to do the Ordeal. You gotta do it. But, I mean, it's probably more fun to do Crucible. I've never done any of that big content, like, right after it released. I think it would be really fun to give Crucible a try before I do Ordeal. Also, that's just like further giving me chances to get Spider-Ham. Which, I'm not gonna lie, is like, I'm tunnel visioning Spider-Ham. It's like all I want now. That's what I've heard, Bravo 6. Well, and then you also need a taunt champion. But that, like, if I did it right now, I'd have to use, like, Overseer. Which would not be my favorite thing in the world. I want the ham. The Spider Ham is calling me, man. Ham on. Ham on whole wheat. All right. You need Deathless She-Hulk? I mean, I have heard that from Spidey multiple times. Although I will not have a Deathless She-Hulk or access to one in years from now, man. Unless I do a backdoors deal with Kabam where they give me a bunch of units. Oh, brother. Oh my gosh, rip. I forgot. Reverse controls exist. It was, I mean, I don't know that I would be able to solo it, per se. I definitely want to use as little revives as possible, though. So I do have like a large interest in anything I can do to use the least amount of revives, you know? Are you talking about glycan, Spidey? Practice, man. We talking about practice. Kidding me? Nah, dude. We're gonna go into that thing freaking blind. I'm gonna rely on chat to walk me through everything. Practice? You just have no... Yeah, Storm do big damage. Dude, the real play on Storm is to use the mutant power back boost. That's the stuff. I'm glad you got the reference, Spidey. I figured you would, man. I need to make our Pick'em League pretty soon, man. Football is almost back on the table, boys. There, yeah, same, Bravo 6. I didn't feel like I fully had mastery. Well, not necessarily mastery, but I didn't feel like I really had the Ares fight down until I only had like 2 Ares fights left. Each fight I did better, though. Like, I would definitely improve every fight. The last fight was by 1,000,000 times my best. Hulk, please, dude. Hulk, please. Thank you, buddy. Not like I wanted to keep my Furies alive or anything. That guy's funny, dude. We talking about practice? Practice? Come on. We talking about practice? Can confirm practice is important. Played a lot of sports growing up. Gotta practice, man. I think, dude, like I said, I did glycan really late at night, but I did not use any sort of revives compared to the revives I used on Ares. Glycan was brutal. But Ares was the black hole of revives, man. Dang, my last fight wasn't that good, Bravo 6, but it was significantly better. I used the most revives for his, like, 1% phase. Yeah, I think, dude, my first clear of Ares was kind of bad. It's like 30 to 40 revives. It was pretty bonkers. I think, dude, I think my last run, I was more awake when I did it. Because all the runs before that, I feel like I couldn't react in time to see if it was a special 1 or 2, and then my last Ares run, I felt like I was actually seeing it. You know what I mean? And I could actually... Like, I would mess up once in a while, but I could actually, for the most part, figure it out and dex it in time. But, like, dude, the other times I fought him, I swear I could never tell, even if I tried every trick in the book. You had rank 2 Storm X at that time. Glycan was easy. I don't, dude, I really don't remember who I used, because I've had a Storm X for a long time. It wouldn't surprise me if that's who I used, but I don't know. I wonder if Sunspot does that fight well. His special 2 might be pretty beefy, huh? Maybe I can DM Kabam support, see if they can look at my account and tell me. Sunspot would lose ramp. Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't be able to keep his flame charges, right? You'd pretty much get like one beefy special and then be done. Dude, Orochi without tech champs? Wait a second. Can you use Count Nefaria for Orochi? Will he siphon off enough of her health? I kind of wonder. Because, wait, you could totally use Nefaria for, Orochi. Especially with Despair. Silk Goat. Oh my gosh, Beta Ray Bill counters Ironheart so hard, holy crap. Yeah, I mean, he wasn't in the game, so I'd be surprised if he had an account back then. Man, I wish Kabam had a practice mode where you could just fight any champion in the game without having to get to that champion. I know they would never do it because it would save people too many revives. But, like, it would have been so freaking nice to just test out different options against the Ares fight without having to do a path. Just, like, stuff like that. I mean, they should do it. Honestly, like, you can only milk Winter Soldier as a punching bag for so long, man. Like, you can go into other content, but usually they'll have, like, evade randomly, just, like, crap like that. Winter Soldier is just all reliable. Easy to deck specials, not that threatening. High health pool. We need more champs like that. Oh, dude, I crushed that fight with my Lady Deathstrike. I was, like, shocked at how easy Orochi was. I've always hated Null. Yeah, if you first clear. I think that's fair. That's actually a really good idea, Bravo 6. That would kind of eliminate the whole, like... I mean, people would still save revives by practicing, but at least you're forcing them to do the fight once. Completely vanilla. You know what I mean? You just go to Abyss? Yeah, I think that's what more and more people are starting to do. Nah, probably not. They probably wouldn't even add it if you, like... At least for me, like, just because I like to make content for this game, it would just be cool to... Even if I had to fully explore a quest to do practice fights against them for free, I would be okay with that. I don't know why Kabam wouldn't want that. Like, if I fully explore Epoch of Pain, at that point, don't you think I've just earned the ability to fight Ares whenever I want? I do. I mean... Why not? It's not like I'm gonna fight Ares normally ever again. So what is the hurt in me practicing against him, you know? Food for thought. Alright, I can't lose with Patriot. Not after we had like a Patriot practice session today. I refuse. Alright, here we go. Come on. Hit me, Iron Man. Hit me! Oh my gosh. Hit me. Beautiful. Oh, perfectly executed. Not gonna. Your necro is already 100%. Lucky duck. I'm not even close. I probably won't be there for another year. The way they keep putting content in my face, I don't know if I'm ever gonna have time for Necropolis, man. Although, dude, I could probably go in right now with Wong and do the 10-year. Get some Wongers up in here, man. He's rank 3 as well. So hopefully Necro, I mean, Necro's never fast, but hopefully it would be like faster. I don't know that I would explore it or not. I don't know that I would explore it, but I do want to do a first time clear at least, so that I can say I did it. And I'm more like, I'm after the Karina challenges more than I am like the exploration rewards. That's why like at the top of my list would be clearing it with the 10-year champs, because I think the rewards for that Karina are good. Because you get like a Titan and stuff. And then also I would just full clear. Like that's one of the Karinas that have you full clear. So I wouldn't need to, like, I can just knock out multiple birds with one stone, you know? And then like exploration would be something I would just do like on top of that if I needed content to do, like maybe it was a dry spell for Kabam. But I'm more invested in at least an initial clear and then that one Karina. Yeah, that's the plan, Bravo 6. Because I have a rank 3 Wong who I just recently awakened. And he like slams everything. My roster is pretty well developed for that challenge. I ranked up Wong specifically for it, planning to do it in the future at some point, so. Also, Wong is like pretty dang good. Even if you're not taking him into marathon content, Wong can cook, man. When he has that awakened ability, he ramps so much faster. You need, well, maybe Bravo 6. Maybe. Not for a while though, man. I'm kind of like, it cuts both ways, like it's a double-edged sword, right? Because I'm grateful that I've procrastinated a lot of this big content like Epoch, Necropolis, Crucible, Ordeal, because now I have content to stream. But it's also just really overwhelming because it's a lot that I want to do. And I don't have the energy, like in-game energy to farm revives or to do it. You know, I can just do one here and there. Meanwhile, Kabam is releasing new event stuff all the time, new big content all the time. Yeah, his energy resist and his regen, energy regen blessing make him pretty survivable. But yeah, I just, dude, I got content for days. Which is kind of nice, like, because there's people that have all that content done and they're just kind of hanging out. Like, Spidey has pretty much everything done in the game now, and he's just kind of like, well, now we wait. At least now, for me, I can be planning. Like, do I want to do Necropolis, Ordeal, Crucible, all this other stuff, you know? And I think that adds a lot of, like, planning to the game, which I do kind of enjoy. It just can be overwhelming at times. His laugh is so goofy looking. I'd feel so embarrassed if I died the leader in real life. Yeah, Wong does big damage too when he's full ramp, special too. Wongers. Oh no, I have to go against Blade. Yikes. Alrighty, what you got for me? Guys, we're almost halfway to 500 subscribers on YouTube. Can you believe it? We might be if we got a few subs tonight, but I don't know. Sorry, Blade. You're off? Got work to do? Alright, man. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Bravo 6. I'm glad you got to enjoy the stream for a while this time. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, dude. Have a good one. Thanks for coming by. Partaking in the mind-numbing arena gameplay. Yeah, War Machine, you just don't really cut it, man. Ugh. That was a slogfest, man. I wonder how many units I'll have by Cyber Monday. Dude, if I have enough, I'm like kind of tempted to buy some deals. Because at the rate we're going, like, we have pretty good unit gain. We've gone up a fair amount recently. I think I am probably going to pick up the Plat Pass. Aw, Bonds. That was bad timing. I went to scratch an itch, man. Dang it. Oh my gosh. I'm actually choking against Captain Britain. Nah, we're fine. How do you fight Maestro? The cosmic radiation buff is just melting you? whale. So he kind of will go into his like stupid mode, like where he glances everything no matter what in the fight. You can slow it down by doing light ending combos and knocking him down with a heavy attack every once in a while. But yeah. A good mystic, man. I haven't personally done the Shathra fight. Stud says Shathra works, though. You do have a 6-star Shathra, I believe. So that can be an option for you, Tim. I think Kindred does that fight okay. Because you can do Atrophy, which will make his buffs expire faster. I think. I'm gonna, like, that is a champion I ban more often than not, to be honest. You're doing the event quest where it's all cosmics and you have to use all mystics? Oh, okay. Oh, him and Deathless Thanos. Yeah. I don't know which day I did it, but I soloed that fight. I don't remember who I did it with. I think I did that fight with Kindred, honestly. Did I do it with Kindred? Maybe someone in the chat remembers? Yeah, light ending combos and then heavy attacks. That will keep him from getting to his, like, annoying glancing mode too fast. And then Deathless Thanos, I use Kushala. I don't know which fight comes first, but if you haven't done Deathless Thanos, Kushala works. That fight went really slow, but it was a solo. You brought in Destroyer, Spiral, Rintra the Hood, and Spidey Supreme. You spent like an hour to get here. Solo Thanos. Yeah, Thanos wasn't... Yeah. Spiral would probably work. I think Spiral would work. I'm not 100% familiar with her. Have you tried all your champions yet, Tim, or no? Hey, Mr. Negative v. Mr. Negative. Wait, can they invert each other's colors multiple times so that it's actually Mr. Positive? Important questions. Cancel the radiation, it kills you. Yeah, I mean, you can delay the radiation. Like I said, he gets like a radiation charge off of second medium attacks, so I think you need to do light ending combos. And then if you knock him down with a heavy attack, it'll like pause that number from ticking up for like 4 or 6 seconds or something. And then I forget, like, I don't know if you can even do it again. You might only be able to do it like once per cycle, but that will like give you a bigger attack window before you die. Ugh. I don't remember exactly what the cosmic radiation buff does, actually. I think, like, I mean, just, you can always just hang out, just, like, try and wait the thing out a little bit. Because don't you only get hurt if you attack into him? Oh, I thought I dexed at the right time. Oh, wait. Does that one have the one where you regen when you're close to him? And then you're constantly ticking damage unless you're by him? Does it have that note on it? I wish I could remember. I don't even remember which day I did it. He is an annoying defender, though. Maybe I used revive. Oh yeah, I also like the special too, sir. Aw, dude, Mr. Negative against Mr. Negative doesn't make Mr. Positive. Ooh. I did solo it? Yeah, I don't remember. Do you remember who I used? Because I wonder if it was Kindred or if it was like maybe it is one of those champs Tim has, and maybe I actually just forgot how I did the fight. You know what I mean? Hmm. I can look after stream if you want, Tim. My gut, having no idea exactly if this is right or not, but my gut says that Spiral would do the best. I think just because she can have damaging debuffs. Like, so you can kind of do damage when you're just hanging out. I think you just have to hang out. Oh, whoops. My mistake. Oh man, that pushed her to a special 3? I'm so cooked. Yeah, the hood could work, yeah. Because, like, theoretically, when you're invisible, you could be near him, right? But also not take damage. Let me parry you, Elsa. Or Elsa, LOL, not. I meant Emma. Emma Frost. They look the same, though. If you put Emma Frost next to Elsa Bloodstone, bro, they look the same. Alright? Yeah, I just gotta think Spiral's ruptures, like, after you've been in the fight long enough, I feel like they would hit pretty hard. I don't, maybe not. I don't know. I think the real answer to your question is to use Unit Man, though, Tim. Unit Man is oft the answer. Dude, if I get the combo up with my 6 stars, it's kind of insane. I can almost do this entire arena in one go. Rencha can probably just tank it. He could. Tim, if your Rentra is awakened, he's also a lot more sustainable. So he might be able to do it as well. Mr. Moo. He also, wait, he can glance specials? I don't think I've ever known that. To be fair, though, I don't think I've ever really understood the glancing mechanic. Not for lack of... I mean, I pretty much know how it works. I've just never actually taken the time to read it. Which might sound baffling, but so few champions have glancing. I just, I've never really cared much to pay attention to it. I mean, yeah, I mean, Rentra probably then, right? If he's awakened. Rock on, dude. We'll never lose a fight with Spider-Punk, dude. I really think I used Kindred. And I think, like, the degens just went insane. If I remember right. So I think, yeah, Rentra or Spiral. I think the ruptures would function the same way. The longer you're in the fight, the more damage they're going to do. And then profit. My guess. Also, I'm probably just gonna finish up some arena, and we'll probably end stream, by the way. So make sure you guys go vote, okay? I want to play a fun game that people will watch on Friday. Because this stream is made possible by viewers like you. All right. A little longer. Dude, we barely had that precision up. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Dude, Sorceress Supreme would actually probably do pretty good for Maestro too, huh? Because she can, like, passively gain power, and then you can just fire specials to no end. Okay. Beautiful. She'd probably be good. Anyone that you don't have to make contact with the enemy and can get special meter probably is really good for him. Dude, you could probably use Doctor Strange. Just kidding. I don't know. I don't even think Tim is in the chat anymore. So I don't really know if any of this banter is beneficial for him at this point, but hopefully he didn't have too hard of a time. Tim's funny, man. He'll ask me for advice on some things. And before I even get back to him, he'll just be like, yeah, well, I did it anyway. That's like, okay, thanks. Glad I could help. I get it though, dude. Sometimes I don't want to wait either. I'll just freaking send it on things. Especially if I'm not at my phone. Although, dude, I am pretty chronically online. I'm gonna be honest. Too much so. Like, I feel like the internet has robbed me of my ability to be bored. You guys know what I'm talking about? I used to be able to listen. I didn't used to be able to do it well because I've always had kind of a need to keep myself busy kind of personality. But I feel like when I was younger, I used to have a much better ability to just sit there and do nothing. And I was fine with that. Dude, I'm not ashamed to admit that I think the internet has corrupted me to the point where I just need to be doing something or I will lose my mind. It's not bad enough to the point where I need Subway Surfers on my screen 24/7, but I do feel like I need something to keep my mind occupied and keep everything moving, you know what I mean? Whereas, like, beforehand, I feel like there were plenty of times, like, when I was a kid, I could just go walk outside, and I would just, like, sit on the front porch steps and do literally nothing. And that was good, man. Like, nowadays, I just feel like I can't do that anymore. I don't know if that's just me, or... Because I am kind of built different, you know what I mean? But I think that's probably more common than I'm thinking. I think a lot of, like, internet stimulation, I'll say, is kind of corrupting people. Or it might not even be, like, corruption. Like, maybe it's just the next step in human evolution. You know what? Like, it's kind of looked at as a negative thing right now, but maybe in the future it'll be so common. It's just kind of the next step that humanity took. Interesting to think about. Also, Spidey, I think our commissioner decided the fantasy football drafts tonight. I wonder what I got. Man, that was an insanely good fight. Yeah, I actually want to see. Sorry, guys. I'm a bad person. I'm going to be on my phone. Oh my gosh. I think I got a pretty good draft position, man. Mr. Pepper, welcome to the stream, man. My favorite football team is the Miami Dolphins, unfortunately. I don't live in a state. I like to root for the hometown heroes most of the time. but I don't live in a state with an NFL team. So, unfortunately, I cursed myself by picking the Miami Dolphins when I was younger. So I get to be perpetually disappointed every year, but I still love them. Also, guys, this is actually pretty good news. I'm actually fairly happy with this. I am drafting in a 12-man league, by the way. I'm drafting 6. I like that draft position, actually. I don't like having the number 1 pick. Too stressful. Historically, too, bro, the consensus number 1 pick is always trash for some reason. There's like a weird curse. Like Tyreek, CMC, all that good stuff. Anyway, I think 6 is like a solid spot. Now the question is, who do I draft, man? Hey, what's up, Jaden? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good Monday, my friend. We're just finishing up some arena. And then we might be calling it a night. We'll see. Yeah, you caught me while I'm talking fantasy football, man. That is one thing I like about Arena. I feel like I can talk about anything I want and still play the game. Man, number 6. I kind of wonder who will be available halfway through. Oh, I just wanted to be unstoppable for fun. I know, I think you said that already, Spidey. You the Khalil Shakir lover, man. Have you guys had your draft order decided yet? I don't know who I'll draft. I don't know who will be available at 6. That might be like... That's like tempting running back territory. I don't know. I don't know if it'll be a running back draft or a wide receiver. It seems like last year it felt like a healthy mix of both. Maybe I'll draft Josh Allen in your honor. Just kidding. Never. Do you draft during preseason? Nice. Just pick Josh Allen. In most cases, that's a pretty solid choice, honestly. It's kind of crazy the amount of value he provides at the QB spot. Him and Lamar. Like, they're the 2 quarterbacks I feel okay with drafting earlier than any other QB. Maybe Jaden Daniels, but I kind of have a feeling he's going to start running less and less as the years come, you know? What do you mean by anything, Jaden? Like... Are you talking about like an all-inclusive tier list where like there's actually no qualification? Or are you saying like, would I make a tier list over like, I don't know, the best Rubik's Cubes? Just like obscure things like that. I think tier list videos can be fun. Yeah, I don't know if he'll get it, Spidey. He doesn't deserve it. I totally agree with you, though. But yeah, I think tier list videos are really fun, Jaden. I would like to make one eventually. They just take a lot of time to make. Oh, a champion tier list? Yeah, I think I would be interested in that. I don't know how many... I don't know. I mean, that's kind of a monumental task, but I do think it would be fun. The challenge of making a tier list for me, right, is just because I don't have experience playing every single champion in the game. To put it quite frankly, you know, like, We were playing earlier today. We were testing out Patriot so we could test him before and after his buff. And honestly, he's like pretty good. Like, he definitely, I think, needed some help, but he's still good. And I think there's a lot of champions like that in the game that, like, I just haven't really taken the time to play. And I wouldn't want to fall victim to any biases that I've seen online. And like, if it's a champion I don't have, I just don't have experience with them, and I don't know where to put them. Because I do think, like, a lot of the chatter you hear online is just, like, a little bit dishonest, because I think there's a lot of people that like to hop on certain wagons without actually trying a champion or using them. Basically, that's a long-winded way to say I would rather make a tier list for champions I own and have experience playing, and I don't have every champion or experience with every champion, if that makes sense. But I mean, I could always make a tier list and just like disclaimer, you know? On the bright side too, we have a lot of people that come by the stream that have a lot of experience that could probably help me make a tier list. So it would be fun. I think I would probably want to have the community be involved if that's the case. One thing that would really help with a tier list too is if I was in the content creator beta. Then I would have access to the new champions. It would be fun though. Dude, are we gonna finish this in one rotation, man? How many champions am I away from doing that? My goat, Thanos. Oh my gosh, wait, are solo raids tomorrow? Is there anything else coming out tomorrow that I should be aware of? Dude, I didn't know that was tomorrow. I really need to go watch the like whole live stream, I guess. Yeah, okay. I'm not the only one? Like, doesn't Kabam usually release their stuff on Wednesday? To be fair. Dude, Spidey, we're like the same person sometimes, man. I feel that I'm like the same. I'm like, I don't know. You'd think streaming a game I would keep more up to date with it, man. I just don't. I would imagine that would roll out on a Wednesday, though. That's generally Kabam's modus operandi, you know? Or maybe they're just too eager to introduce them, I guess. Oh my gosh, throw that special hype. Thanks, buddy. This one too. It's on August 6th? Okay, cool. It is Wednesday then. Stud's just trying to get the head start, man. Trying to get mentally prepped earlier. Also, Matt, hope you're having a good one, man. Welcome to the stream. If you've been here a while, hope you've been enjoying yourself. Oh, man. Wait, what? Is there a reason that didn't stun him? Oh, he's probably stun immune. Because of his stupid thingy-mabobber, huh? Doom is one of those characters I've never actually taken the time to really read their kit. I just kind of know how to fight them. And it's always been enough. What are these little thingies, dude? They look so weird. How do they even turn, man? They're just like a rocket-propelled ball. Did they showcase any gameplay of the solo raids on their live stream? You guys know? We're out of 7 stars, finally. But I am like 200,000 points away from finishing this arena. Oh my goodness. So dang close. What is this? Hey, pal. Another battle. A ping from somewhere in the battle realm. MM. Is that gonna like spell out a message at some point? Probably. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Now I have the High Evolutionary. Come on, Kabam, you can do it. You can do it. Pump those server numbers up. Oh, so dang close. You know what? I'll just finish it tomorrow. Gosh dang it. Let's see. We got him right here. Can't remember. What are his synergies? He has a really good... That's a pretty good synergy with Rocket. That's pretty much it, man. Not much for synergies. I feel like the High Evolutionary would be a champion you'd want to have, like, be a synergy kind of guy, you know? Because he fits that, like, tech, like, upgrades other people kind of feel, you know? Anywho. Alright, guys. I think that's going to call it, or I'm going to call it for the stream tonight. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. I appreciate it so much. We will be live again tomorrow. We'll be playing stuff. I don't know, man. Probably we'll do the other arena at some point. I'm probably going to start farming revives soon. I don't know. Tomorrow will probably be a more chill day, so come armed with your favorite conspiracy theories, and we'll chat about those tomorrow, or your favorite carbonated beverages. I don't know. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you have a good rest of your day, whether that is just a couple hours or an entire day. All right. If it's still morning for you, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Adios.